Welcome to the Real Ones Talk podcast. I'm your host, Ben Weiss, CEO and founder of Big Ice Entertainment. I have a very special guest today, Birdman Zoe.
How you doing, Birdman Zoe? Nice to meet y'all.
How you doing today?
I'm alright, man. I just had a little PRP injection on my knee yesterday, but I'm alive, so...
Alright, glad you're doing good. So I guess the first question I'm going to ask you, how'd you get started in the music industry?
I just graduated college, so I was working at Chase Corporate Security. And I'm not going to say I didn't like my job, but I didn't like my job.
Okay.
And October 13th, 2010, I just quit, no call, no show. And then my friend at the time, who was also my college teammate, David Williams, we was like, yo, what we going to do? He's like, I don't know. So we created like a, I ain't gonna say podcast, but we created like something in that nature.
Okay.
It was called D&D Productions, where me, my partner David, and my cousin Bricks. And Bricks, he used to handle cam work, and me and my partner David would do like the interview part.
Okay.
We used to go around giving people interviews, whether you do anything in entertainment. Whether you was a stripper, a violinist, a piano, you played piano, you was a rapper, a singer. You did entertainment, we gave you opportunity to speak on our podcast. Well, not podcast, but on our show, whatever you want to call it. It was called D&D Productions, and that's how I got started. So from there, there was This Is 50 was doing a rap showcase in the famous Hall of Fame in Queens.
Okay.
And it was a DJ by DJ Love De Niro.
I've heard of him, yep.
Flockless DJ at the time. He invited us through. He was like, yo, come through. We're doing the This Is 50, yada, yada, yada. Mm-hmm. So we pulled up. We did it behind the scenes. Rest in peace, Fred the Godson was there. My man Ox Elgan from Queens. My man Joker was there from Queens. And an artist named Frenchie.
2011 Brick Squad, yep.
So after the interview was done, we was all hanging out. Love was like, yo, what you doing after this? I'm like, I don't know, we chilling. Probably go back to my grandma's house or some shit. Mm-hmm. He's like, yo, Woo the Kid, who's Waka's brother, just flew into town, and they all in the studio. You want to come and do some more behind the scenes? Hell yeah, why not? We had already knew Frenchie because, you know, probably engaged as my older brother and Frenchie. They knew each other from other things. Okay. So I already knew who Frenchie was. Yep. Fast forward, we get to the studio. Young Joey's there. Woo the Kid, Bakery Brad. Of course, DJ Love De Niro. Yep. Young Joey's father was named Joe the Boss, so you guys want to Google, you Google who that is. Okay. And who else? And Frenchie was there. So we sat there, we did an interview with them, we got cool with them, and we was all chilling. Woo had a show in Pittsburgh that weekend. I think it was a Friday, and the next day he was going to Pittsburgh. And Frenchie was like, yo, y'all want to come? He was like, hell yeah. Yeah, of course. He was like, but we can't pay y'all to come, because don't worry about the money, because, you know, we's making money how we's making money. Okay, yeah, I got you. Don't worry about the money, we'll get there. So fast forward, went to Pittsburgh. I'm watching the whole thing like, damn, this is kind of lit. Like, you know, we had a show, rappers, groupies, we in Pittsburgh. Yep. Woo the Kid had a show, you know, Brooksville had a big fan base in Pittsburgh at the time. Okay. So it was a sold out show. I was looking like, damn, this shit look crazy. Like, this is, I'm looking at the manager, his name is G-Boy at the time. Okay. And I'm looking like, yeah, that's crazy. So this is what he does. He does the business, collects the money, make sure the artist has the mic, and make sure the DJ has the songs ready, and this, and the third. I'm like, I can do this shit. Yeah. And then I came back. I'm talking to Frenchie, and I'm like, yo, who helps you with your business? He's like, I don't really got nobody help me. I mean, like, it's just me. I'm like, can I help you? He's like, meet me here Monday at a certain time. So all right, cool. So Monday came, I met him at the certain place. Like, yo, what do you know about this shit? I said, I don't know nothing about this. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I know I'm a hustler. I'm smart, and I can learn. Yeah. I said, all right, fuck it, let's do it. So fast forward, he gave me a shot. I became his road manager, and from there, I took off. Music business. So how long did you do D&D Productions? We did it for a year. Okay. We did it for a year. The interviews told. If you go to YouTube and type in D&D Productions, it's still there. It's all the videos. I'm definitely gonna watch. People like a guy named Fly from Queens, Joker. You'll see This Is 50. You'll see a lot of things. You'll see Ox Elgan, DJ Love De Niro, Young Joey. There's a lot of people. A lot of people from, because we were from Queens. So Queens, the shot first. You'll see Trav, who he's managed by XO now. He was a G-Unit at the time. You'll see Jim Jones. You'll see Mano. Jim Jones, Mano. Actually, just met Mano. You'll see Slow Bucks. There's a whole bunch of people that I mean, and you know, knowing different pockets of different people in Queens gave us avenues to this person, to that person. There was a guy named Joe Gotti. He had like a shirt store. Everybody hung out at. Okay. He's the one that introduced me to Love De Niro. Love De Niro is the one that put me on going with Frenchie and them. Okay. And then, you know, even meeting like, even with, you know, me and Trav went to high school together. Oh, okay. There you go. He was rapping at the time. He was doing songs like with Bieber and Kingston. Are you guys the same age? I'm a year older than Trav, I believe. Or maybe 2. If I was a senior, he either was a junior or a sophomore. I don't know. Either I'm a year or 2, whatever. That's Trav, you know and so everybody was just connecting, and at that time, everybody was trying to figure out their lane. From Trav, you had Ox rapping in Queens, Joker, you had Slow Bucks about to take off, take over the world. Huge. So there was a whole bunch of things going on, and then, you know, we was in that pocket. Yeah. And then I got with Brick Squad, and you know, Brickstar was the hottest thing at that time.
100%.
I'm the hottest shit. I'm on tour. I'm going to Gucci Man shows in North Carolina. I'm on tour with Waka. I'm with Frenchie, Joey, Woo the Kid. It's just like, wow, I was just watching my shirt off video with Frenchie and Woo and Gucci. And now I'm in a club 929 North Carolina with Gucci Man here, Frenchie here. I'm with Woo the Kid in Pittsburgh. And that's just how the shit went.
It's crazy. So also, you went to John Jay, played basketball there. You moved there fall 2007,
Look,
correct?
That wasn't the first college I went to.
Okay.
So I played basketball for Jamaica High School. I was pretty good. I was pretty good. And I had a lot of offers to go to school. I mean, I had to have a D1 offer. It's funny, right? People might not believe this story. My first college offer, I'll never forget this. I used to go to Flushing High School.
Okay.
And we had a coach named Coach Richardson. And whenever Coach Richardson called you, you in trouble.
Okay.
One day, everybody's like, yo, D, Coach looking for you. I'm like, oh, man. But it's crazy when he said, come to office. He ain't smile. He ain't tell me why. I'm like, I'm in trouble. I ain't do nothing. I had a fucking offer from Florida State University.
No way.
I was a sophomore. It was true. I swear to God, true story. I was a sophomore. I was 15 years old. I had my first letter from Florida State University. It was just like, we're watching you letter. I'm not saying to give me an offer. It was watching me. Wow. Fast forward, I get locked up. Swear to God. I get locked up for some more other shit.
Okay.
Kicked out of school, go to another school.
At 15?
I was 15 years old.
Okay.
I got locked up March 10th, 2003.
Wow.
I'm lying.
I was 2 years old.
I got locked up March 13th, 2003. The reason I know March 10th, I broke my finger March 10th, 2003. That's how.
So 3 days before.
3 days. I broke my finger on Friday. Monday, I get locked up.
That's crazy.
But 5 days before that, I get the letter from Florida State University. And then my life changed. Went to Jamaica High School, whatever. Fast forward, I did good. I got a few offers. I wanted to, I was chasing the D1, D2.
Yeah, of course. Everyone is. Always.
Yeah. I want to go to bigger schools. I should have went to the school Rhode Island College. That's where I should have went. But I went to Post University. Didn't play my freshman year. I'm like, man, I don't want to stay in the school. I thought going to school was groupies. Watch what you see on TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Where the bitches ask you about
they all love
girls.
It. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, mom, this ain't what school. This ain't what I thought it was, or whatever.
Right.
I ended up transferring to Montclair State. Me and my friend Buck, that was like my best friend in school. Rest in peace, my man Buck. We went to Montclair State. He didn't make the team. I made the team. Me and the coach got in a situation. This is all true.
This is crazy.
Me and the coach got in a situation. I said, man, fuck this team. I quit. Finished out my semester. I'm on my second college now.
Right.
But I still have good grades. I'm taking like legit classes that are transferring over.
Yeah.
So my first year in college, Post University, most freshmen take 12 to 15 credits.
So you were in school from 2006 to 2010, I'm assuming?
2005.
Okay.
Fall.
Okay.
I'm sorry, fall 2005.
Okay.
I graduated in June 2005.
Okay.
So mind you, I'm taking like legit classes.
Yeah.
So my first year in college, most people take 12 to 15 classes because you're a freshman.
Yep.
I took 18 a semester. My first year in college, I had 36 credits.
Wow.
So even when I transferred, I might have lost 3 to 5 credits. I still was ahead.
Still had so many.
So I got to Montclair State. I didn't like it. I ended up emailing my coach, Coach Charles Jackson in John Jay College, where he was recruiting me and my man Godfrey Heavy.
I saw that online.
So,
yep.
I said, hey coach, yada, how you doing? You still got a spot for me? He said, I don't know. When I wanted you didn't come here,
Right.
So we got to see. Went there, had a little tryout. I'm still who I am.
Yep.
Made the team, did good. I missed campus life. I'm like, man, I missed the campus life. So there was a show called College Hill at the time.
Okay.
It was on BET. You can Google the show.
Yeah.
It's because I'm older than you, so it's on my time.
Yep.
And I'm like, yo, this shit look lit. I had a friend that was on my high school basketball team. He was in Virginia State. Like, yo, man, you need to transfer here. School is popping, yada, Virginia State. So where do I go the next semester? Virginia State.
So you moved all around.
Listen, so now it's 2007. I'm in Virginia State. 3 colleges in 3 years. I get to Virginia State. That's the worst experience ever. I ain't really like the school. And I ain't gonna say I did bad, but I ain't do as good as I was doing.
Right.
Still have my credits though. Called my coach again from John Jay. Hey, look, man, I want the major criminal justice. John Jay's the best school in the world for that. Can I come back? He said the jersey's always waiting for you. Came back home. Won a first ever championship for John Jay College.
Wow.
For that school. Graduated college, and that's it. The rest was history.
I saw there was a season you averaged a double-double. Is that correct?
Yeah, that was my senior year.
Okay.
Yeah, in college. Yeah.
Okay.
We played at CUNY level. We won the city. We won the CUNY championship for that Division III conference, and first ever. Nobody ever won it yet in the school. Shout out to my coach and my teammates, and that's the story with John Jay.
So before you went back to John Jay, through all this time, you continued to play basketball.
I played Montclair, Virginia.
Okay.
Didn't play in post because I didn't have the proper SATs. So
Got it.
either redshirt or don't do it. So I said, man, fuck this. I ain't gonna do it.
So when you decided you wanted to switch into music, how was your family about that? Were they supportive of it?
So look, I'm Caribbean. I'm Haitian. So,
Yeah.
you know, in the Caribbean, it's like go to school, work, go get a house and die.
Yeah.
Ain't no sports, ain't no music, none of that shit.
Right.
Go get good grades, go be a doctor, lawyer, teacher. If not, you're a disgrace to the family, yada, yada, yada.
Totally.
You know, they come from the struggle, so it's all about hard work.
Yeah.
So I'm doing this shit, you know, my mom's just like, what are you doing? Go get a job, giving me city papers, this and the third. And I'm doing what I'm doing to make money.
Right.
So I'm saying she doesn't like that, but
you got to do it. It's working.
I had my first son when I was 20 in 2008.
Okay.
So even, you know, I mean, his mother, she probably gonna watch the interview too. She was like, go get a real job.
Yeah.
You out here chasing around rappers and this and the third. You know, I was managing French at the time.
Yep.
I was making money doing whatever I was doing, but they didn't really understand where the money was coming from.
Okay.
But they didn't respect the fact that I wasn't getting up every day and going to work.
Right.
I was home, working crazy hours in the club every night because we had shows in the strip club.
Of course.
But they think I'm bullshitting, but I'm really working.
It's the hardest job ever. It's 24/7.
I mean,
it's 24/7.
365. So
365.
So that's what I was doing. So my mom's was on my ass. My brother believed in me. My grandmother, she loved us. So whatever I did, she think I was.
Of course. Same with me and my grandma. Shout out to my grandma.
Shout out to my grandma. Rest in peace. She died in 2020. And my grandfather believed in me. But my brother and my grandfather, they were my biggest supporters.
It's the best thing ever.
And
when you have people behind you, that's what motivates
not
you.
about being behind.
Yeah.
My brother, you know what I mean? He knew I wasn't working. He was working. He was making way more money doing whatever he was doing. So whenever I needed something, I never missed a beat from having the sneakers. I was driving the Benz at that time.
Really? How old were you?
I was 21 years old when I got my first Benz.
So you were lit.
I have an E500. I have an E500 4MATIC. It was 2010.
What color?
It was all black and black.
All black. Love it.
20-inch rims. Like you can go to the profiles and see.
Yeah.
My brother was paying my car note, paying my insurance, because he believed in what I was doing.
Yeah, of course.
He was paying my car note, paying my insurance, any sneakers I wanted. I needed jewelry. I needed to travel. He gave me his jewelry. He had new cars with charges. We had video shoots. He'll give it to us. He'll give it to me. Whatever you need. Like he's funding it. And I'm saying because he believed.
Yeah.
And 365, he gets it all back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he believed.
So is he in the music industry as well?
Nah. He works he got a good job. He works in Connecticut at a. I don't know, is it a plant? He works at some crazy shit in Connecticut.
Okay, yeah, because I see you guys are always together. I see he's with you in Miami all the time.
Me and my brother. You're going to see three people always together. It's going to be Handsome Zoe, my cousin, and Infamous Zoe.
Okay.
Three trios.
It's amazing. Yep. So your biggest thing to me, when we first met, you spoke at my school first semester last year. You told a story about Panda. So maybe if you want to explain a little bit what happened with that.
I have to go into too many details.
Yeah.
You can see it online.
Yeah.
It was a producer. I mean, it was a situation.
Menace, right?
Menace. Yeah. Shout out to Menace in the UK. Situation with and I don't manage it no more, but I'm
publishing.
Situation with his publishing where he got taken advantage of.
Yeah.
And long story short, I came in to help. I put my life on the line.
Yeah.
And nobody's gonna know that story, but I really put my life on the line because it could have got to a street level.
Okay.
I put my name on the line because it got to a point where shout out to Bob Celestin.
Yeah, he's a good dude too. Shout out Bob.
Yeah. Where it got to a point where my aggressiveness and like how speaking in behalf of Menace and getting his shit back was scaring people.
Okay.
When Navarro, the lawyer, was calling him, "Hey Bird," the labels are like, "Yeah, who's this Bird guy? He's very aggressive. He's very disrespectful. He's asking for something back for his client that's client signed off on, yada yada yada." But long story short, and like I said, this is all documented.
Yeah.
I got him his publishing back.
Crazy.
And it worked out.
Crazy.
And he did what he's supposed to do, and here we are now.
You guys still stay in touch?
Not really. We kind of fell out.
Okay.
3 years ago, but that's another story. Like I said, whatever he's doing, God bless him. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Salute.
That's how it goes. So you have a lot of plaques in this office. Which one is the most significant to you?
There's a few of them. So Panda, which is in my office, because that was my first plaque.
There's two of them in there, right? Two.
I mean, they all still Panda.
Yeah.
That was my first plaque.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Me and Menace, even though we're not in touch anymore, we did
still the biggest
that
thing
shit together.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You can't erase history. You know what I'm saying? And there's another one right here, Young Thug Best Friend.
Great song.
Me and Ricky Rax, that's my brother. And then it's either this plaque, Fuck Love, or the 17 plaque, because that's what me and Taz got first.
Right.
Met Taz on Twitter in 2016, and he'll tell you he didn't believe he can have a publishing deal. He didn't believe he can have a record label.
So you set all that up for him, right?
We set it up. We did it together.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say I did this, I did that.
Yeah, but you were the business arm of the whole.
I came up in music in 2010, 2011. I watched Mike Will. I watched Southside.
2014 Mike Will, right?
Before that, I was used to be on conference calls with Mike Will. When he was like talking about songs he did. Tupac. I've been knowing Mike Will since Tupac's back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like Mike Will. I watched him become this big, super extravagant.
I mean, he's incredible.
He's a GOAT for his age, for his knowledge, for what he's done.
Totally.
I watched him come up crazy. I used to be on the phone with him, listening to the conversations of him breaking down deals and doing business and all type of things.
Right.
So that's 2010 to 2011 with like Tupac's back.
So around the Frenchie Brick Squad time.
Around that whole time. And then, you know, I'm around Brick Squad, so I'm around
everybody.
Metro booming. I don't know Metro like that, but I've been around Metro.
Yeah.
Southside's my nigga.
I love Southside.
TM88.
Everyone.
Fucking London on the Track.
You're literally naming everybody. It's crazy. All of them.
Like I said,
and now you're with Nick and Taz.
Watching 808 Mafia, watching Eardrummers. So it's like 808 Mafia. They might have took the jet to California. Michael could have took the yacht.
Yep.
We took the car. I mean, it was a little slower, but at the end of the day, when everybody's in California, hey, we were right in California too.
Exactly.
So when I met Taz in 2016, he was actually arguing with the producer named Ninth Wonder.
Okay.
So I don't even know if Ninth Wonder sees or hears this story, but him and Taz arguing. I DM Taz. They're arguing about tight beats.
Okay. Oh, yep.
The whole
happens all the time. Yep.
And I DM'd him like, yo, like you getting a little too aggressive, whatever. I might still have the DMs in my on my Twitter now.
Right.
I'm like, you don't need to do all that. We got on the phone. We spoke for 6 hours.
Wow.
We were on the phone for like 6 hours. He's talking about his life, talking about my life.
How old was he at the time?
Taz was probably, this is 6 years ago. He was like 24. 23.
Okay.
Yeah, about 20, 24.
Yeah.
And he was on the phone and I'm like, look, man, I'm gonna help you. He's like, yeah, I'm an internet producer. People look at us like a joke, and he didn't believe he could do nothing. I'm like, yo, bro, you gonna get plaques? He's like, yeah, right. So you gonna go platinum? You gonna do this? You gonna have a label? This and the third. And he was like, I ain't gonna do none of that shit. So I promise you, you're gonna do that shit. We gonna do that shit.
Yeah.
Fast forward, I'm in the car going to see Steven Victor.
Oh, okay.
Who, you know, Desiigner, Pusha T.
Of course.
Big Dog Executive, Pop Smoke.
Yep.
And Taz sends me an email like, hey, Bird, look at this email from Steven Victor. There's a song called Life by Desiigner and Gucci Mane.
2016.
I said, okay. I said, it's funny. I'm in the car now, literally going to his office.
That's crazy.
I said, you just emailed Taz. Like, yeah, how you doing? I said, that's my client. I said, all right, cool. So that was the first real industry placement for Taz that got papered properly and executed properly, where he got his first real taste of. That's
crazy, and you were like involved in the whole thing.
No, we was rocking together since November. Okay. This is like 6-7 months.
Are you guys still that tight?
We're tighter than tight. Listen,
tighter than tight.
Taz was for anybody. Like Bird, like my father. I'm not trying to say I'm his dad.
Yeah.
Big brother, like Taz. If there's a problem, he's calling me before he's calling his mother. And shout out to his mother. And we just that close, because, you know, I had his back from day one. There was no internet money. There was no big plaques. It was
like they started as a collective with like a couple kids selling beats, right?
Selling beats online, making money.
Yeah, they made like. I did like a little bit of research. I saw that they were like Taz was making like high six figures.
It was lit. It was a few of them. It was a few. They were lit. I'm saying, but you know, the industry was so old school. They didn't understand the internet, and the internet
and it's changed so much.
The internet took over that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, so they didn't understand it, but they were at the forefront of it. So when it came time to blow up, they were the big dogs of the shit.
Right.
So with Taz, this is my brother. Anything he does, yo, Bert, what you think about this? Bert, I'm about to do that. Bert, I'm about to do this. So it's like, I have his best interest. With or without music, he knows. With or without music, he can say, yo, Bert, I don't want you to be a manager no more. He calls the day after, what's up, Taz? You need something? You okay?
Yeah.
Somebody trying to harm you? Can I help you?
Yeah.
It's just genuine.
It's that, and I feel like in the industry, having the genuine relationships is the best. Like, I find myself working with people, whether it's my program, not my program, but like people who I can relate to. And like, I won't work with anyone that I don't think I'll have a long-lasting relationship, that will have a falling out. Like, I feel like my best friend actually has been like helping me with some stuff, and it's like you figure out that that's who you work best with because you're able to communicate and stuff like that.
Sometimes it doesn't always work like that. I mean, let me give you an example. So most of my clients, if we can't be cool, I don't really want to deal with you.
Yeah.
Like, internet money is like a collective of like 40 plus people.
Yep.
It's a lot.
Blew up.
They all call my phone, text me, all types of different countries, different cities.
Yeah.
The hours are different.
Yeah.
They call my phone, text me all day long. I'm responding, I'm calling, I tell them, never text me like, hey, Bird, are you free to call? You free to talk?
Just call.
I said, man, just fucking call me, bro. Like, that's our relationship.
Good.
If we can't be cool,
that's how I want it to be.
Rock. Like, like Ricky Raps, like, he's older than me, but I mean, like, we respect each other. That's my nigga. Like, that's my dog.
Yeah.
We talk all day long about life. Like, you know, he got a wife, kids. I got a wife, kids. We speak about things like that. You know what I'm saying? We speak about real life stuff. Like, yo, bro, I'm about to buy this car. You know, I'm trying to buy this house. So, like, things of that nature.
Yeah.
And so if I can't have that personal relationship,
it's not worth it.
Because the business is the easy part. We can do the business in 5 minutes.
Definitely.
I don't just want to call you, hey, man, we got a deal. Okay, cool. Here's your money. Here's my money. Have a good day. See you next time.
You want more than that.
Yeah, I want that shit to be genuine. Yeah. It's like we at war.
Yeah.
I need you to have my back, and you need to have your back.
Right.
And we're doing this shit together. You know what I'm saying? And we got to win this shit together. Because, I'm going to give you an example. Some of the biggest artists in the game, like a J. Cole, who has his manager in Eve, was actually same name as me.
Okay, so a lot of people from Jamaica, Queens. Shout out Jamaica, Queens.
Facts. Shout out Queens. Shout out Jamaica, Queens. That's where I'm from, but shout out the whole Queens.
Yep.
So, he's been with his manager since St. John's. You got Drake.
It's crazy.
He's with his whole crew, 40 and that.
And that's why they're the best. That's why they're on the top.
Not that's why they're the best.
No, well, it works better.
You don't pick up the phone and bring in somebody new because you're lit now.
Yeah.
Because the phones are ringing.
It needs to be a day one.
The people that's been, not about day one, the people that believed in you and that were with you when nobody gave a fuck about you.
Yeah.
Because they were dealing with you at 0.
Yep. So true.
So even if you go back to 0, you know what's still going to be there? Them. But the people that's dealing with you at 100, once you go to 90, they're looking at you funny.
Yep.
Don't go to 60, they're not going to answer the phone.
So true.
And that's just, it is what it is. Some of the
true.
biggest artists in the world, when you look around them, they were the same core.
Yeah.
Like, they were the same core.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that success. I mean, that's just my opinion, though.
So, we're talking about a lot of big names now. Who do you think is going to be, give me 3 artists. Who do you think are going to be the next 3 biggest artists that, smaller scale now, that you think are going to...
I mean, I'm going to be biased, so I'm just going to say the artists on our roster.
Yeah.
You got, like, Rakim, who just came home.
Yep.
You got Rich and Mary, who just dropped the project last night. I don't know when the interview coming out, but he dropped the project last night. It's doing great.
Yep.
You got Taz, another artist named, oh my God, what's his name? I'm bugging. Dro Kinsey dropped the project last night.
Okay.
Rich and Miri is another artist on Taz label.
Yep.
That's, coming up doing this thing. So I'm just saying my 3 artists, not mine, but
yeah.
And then Money is my family too. So
yeah.
Our artists, Dro Kinsey, Rakim, and Rich and Miri.
Okay.
So fuck it.
I think Boston Richie is going to be the next biggest one. I was saying to you before, Rap posted like all the albums and singles that came out last night, and they left him off, which doesn't really make sense to me because Rap is posting and Future could be one of the biggest of all time. It's up for debate, but to me...
He's definitely doing, and the Money of fans of Boston Richie, he's definitely doing numbers.
Yeah, and he had amazing features on the album. I listened to the whole album straight through 3 times already, and it's incredible. I also listened to the Khaled album.
Shout out to them. Like, shout out to my man Stan.
Yeah.
Juan Madrid.
Yeah.
They're affiliated with that.
Yeah.
Shit.
But I don't know. I just think that he's going to be the next biggest one, and I also think that now that he's working with Future, it could only go up for him from there.
Future's lit, so you put a stamp on it.
What do you think of the new album? Future's, yeah.
I mean, I'm a Future fan.
Me too.
It's funny, right? I'm going to go back to Mike Will.
Okay.
My favorite Future song is by Mike Will. It's a song called Ain't No Way Around It.
Okay.
So that's my favorite Future song.
Yep.
Him and Mike Will, their chemistry was crazy.
Crazy.
Like, I don't know why they don't bring out new songs in 2022, but
yeah.
2011, 2010, 2012, Future and Mike Will, man, their chemistry is crazy.
Crazy.
But that's my favorite song, Ain't No Way Around It, Future.
Okay. What do you think was the biggest change in the industry since you started versus now, besides streaming?
I mean, streaming.
Yeah.
But also, it's also different.
Yeah.
Meaning, like, before I was in the music business, it was really hunger and passion.
Right.
And struggle.
Now it's
so it was
money, jewelry, cars.
It was always money, jewelry, cars, and this and the third.
I feel like it's more now.
But yeah, it's just more in your face now.
Yeah.
You see it.
Instagram, TikTok, everything.
But it was more like music had a meaning behind it, right?
Yeah.
So and it's crazy. That's a great question, right? So.
Yep.
A lot of artists now. Let's be serious. It's not that much talent.
Yeah.
But art is talent.
Totally agree.
Listen, you get on the mic and make a song, you're talented.
Agreed.
You make a beat, you're talented.
Yep.
I can't do that shit, so that's talent.
Yep.
But it's not as much feeling and compassion and love in it.
Totally.
Meaning a lot of them just do it now for the fame, maybe for the girls, or girls doing it because they want to get more money. Everybody wants to make money, but there's no real passion in it.
I agree, and I feel like a problem is that artists aren't all writing their own music, and I think it's hard for them to like actually express themselves.
There's nothing wrong with getting writers and having help. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just art.
But it's not as authentic.
I mean, we would never know who was getting stuff written for them back then.
Right.
They probably would never say it.
Yeah.
Ghostwriters, you paying them off, you never know.
Yeah.
So getting writers, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it is what it is. Some of the best songs we like in the world was written by somebody else.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Some Elvis music people love was not written by Elvis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
that's a good way to look at it.
But it's not the same passion. Like, I mean, when I was coming up, 2010, 2011, man, even like vlogs and shit, you know what I'm saying? You seen what the artists were going through.
Every day.
I seen the struggle. Like, it wasn't as easy. It was no streaming. We didn't have the social media like that. We had like Facebook, Twitter just came out and was doing this thing, but there was no like Instagram with videos and reels and TikTok
lives even.
And live. They didn't have that. So you appreciated the artists when we seen them, when you went to the show, like, oh shit, that's such and such, or this is the third. Now, you know, social media bridges that gap. So there's no real excitement. So you have to be that superstar artist to still capture and grab attention.
Yep.
So it's definitely a big difference. But, you know, shout out to artists that still doing their thing, changing their lives, making money, changing their family lives. Because there's no rules to getting money.
Yeah.
So I salute to them. But it's definitely the big difference.
I feel that, like, I've watched a lot of hip-hop interviews with a lot of rappers, and I've seen multiple times artists say that they didn't want to rap and they were just put in the booth. They wanted to make money. They were selling drugs, whatever they were doing. And now they're some of the biggest artists. Like, I can name 42 Doug, for example. He was boys with Lil Baby. He didn't really rap. Baby heard him rap one time and boom, he blew up. So it's like.
He started 42 Doug, right?
Yeah.
If he watches this interview.
I think I know what you're going to say.
He'll know I'm not capping. So there's a guy in my neighborhood named Halim. Shout out to Halim. He works with Def Jam now. He was working with Epic before, then he was doing something else, then he's with Def Jam. Fast forward, my cousin Cliff, right? One day he's like, yo, I'm like, who you playing? He's like, it's 42 Doug, right? I'm like, this shit hard. I was doing consulting with Epic and shit, right? And I'm like, I gotta submit this shit. This is before any Baby, any Gotti. I promise you. I have the DMs. So I'm like, yo, this nigga's hard, man. 42 Doug is fire. I'm playing this shit like, wow. So we had to submit an artist for A&R reviews. So I submitted 42 Doug. I hit Halim like, yo.
Which song?
I don't remember the names of the song, but it was his first project.
Yeah.
I don't remember the names of the song.
My favorite one is You the One with Gotti, Dog Food, 4 Gang.
That's commercial. I'm talking about the
old. Okay.
Mixtapes where he's talking about his guys and oh man, I wish I could play her that shit.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Dog Food. No, that's you. I'm talking about 42 Doug, Detroit. So fast forward. I DM'd him. I think my cousin DM'd him. I did something like that. I'm like, yo, I want to bring you to LA to this meeting. So Epic can sign you. It's like December or some shit. I said, after the new year, I'm going to hit you up. Fast forward, he like hit up my guy Halim. I said, Halim? Oh, I see he's from my hood. That's my man. Yo, hi, I want to bring up 42 Doug to Epic. He's like, where is it? Yeah. So I'm going to fly y'all in. And I swear to God and all that.
That's crazy.
I have the receipts. You know
I believe you,
Flew 42 Doug in. And I mean, fast forward, I didn't get it. Gotti got it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
CMG, I was going to ask you about that, your thoughts on it.
But till this day, I'm still posting his music, show him love. I see them in the studio one time, and I was walking by, he had his mask on, I didn't pay attention, he grabbed me. I said, oh, shit, what up? Hugs and all that, so, you know.
You couldn't recognize him, he's so short.
I was in my periphery.
I got you.
I was walking, somebody grabbed me, oh, shit, what's up, my nigga? I'm so free 42 Doug, but my
I was just about to say, free 42.
Before the whole world knew him, I was on him, and I fuck with his music, because he's hard. You know?
I actually went to his concert when I was in 11th grade, so I'm a senior in college now, so I also have been on Doug for a while.
Nice,
what are your thoughts on Gotti and CMG right now? Because I really think they're taking over hip-hop.
So look, I always been a fan of Gotti. Always been a fan of Jeezy. But you know, I'm Brick Squad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like, that's what it is.
It's what it is.
This is no pun intended.
No, 100%.
That's what got my start in the game. I can go to Walker House, open the refrigerator. I go to Joey House, Woo House. The whole family, from Bimmy to Aunt Deb to Joe the Boss. That's my family. So I'm Brick Squad for life, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Gotti. You know what I'm saying?
He's killing it.
I've been fucking with Gotti since he has a song called White, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with Gotti. He's signed to crazy artists, they're lit. But like I said, I'm Brick Squad for life.
I think he got, what do you got, like 50 mil from Interscope or something?
I don't know the numbers. I'm pretty sure he got a great thing. You know, he got Mozzie,
Bag,
Doug, Moneybag Yo. Who else got it?
He just signed Glorilla.
You got the girl, she's killing it.
Lil Papa.
Yeah, he got Lil Papa.
I think he might sign Tripstar also.
So he's definitely doing it. But a lot of everybody always had artists. But I feel like Brick Squad, you know, Gucci, he had, like, he was doing interviews with Hood Affairs and this and Hood DVDs. Hey, Woo, come rap. Hey, Frenchie, come rap. I'm saying, even with the chains, the Birds, he was doing the artists, the Birds. Birds.
I remember the ice cream cone chain.
M-Visions and Blind Folks and Figs. That all started with Brick Squad. And then the other people just took it and they did what they were supposed to do with it. And they evolved it.
I mean, he was revamping, but Pooh and Fujiana are locked up. Unfortunately, they were killing it. Free them. Pooh was really, he was at the top. I mean,
he was gonna be good. I mean,
he's a great artist.
It's crazy. It's a lot of artists, if you pay attention, once they get locked up, it fucks up. Like, there's one artist I'm a fan of, and I still not fuck with him heavy. Oh my God, I just had his name in my head and I forgot it. Young Scooter. Young Scooter was going to be the biggest artist in the world. He was transitioning to go crazy with Columbia remix.
Totally.
And he got that little situation, got locked up. And that shit just, like, you know, it sidetracked him and shit.
Do you think, like, more now than in previous years, like, law enforcement is targeting rappers?
I mean, I feel like it's always been there, but now...
Yeah, I feel like it's so much worse now.
Social media is so you can see it in real
true.
time, and the artists also give them ammo.
Yeah.
You're giving them what they're looking for.
They post on the stories. I totally agree.
Like, growing up in the hood, you hide certain things.
Yeah.
But you become a rapper, all you want to do is show it.
Show everything.
Like, you showing all your guns, showing who the killers is.
Yeah.
You doing this and showing this, so the cops, I'm not saying they hate us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's like they're getting the information that's being put out there publicly.
Listen, the job of the cop is to catch you.
Yeah.
The job of the criminal is to not get caught.
Right.
But you're making their job easier.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
I agree. So, I asked you before about your son. So, if you want to explain a little bit on what he's up to and if he's going to be in the music industry, follow your path.
He's going to be a freshman in high school.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm 35. My son's going to be 14 in like a week.
Okay.
So
Happy early birthday to him.
Appreciate it. He's
Yep.
going to be a freshman in high school. Do I think he's going to be in this business? Music business? I don't know. I mean, if he's smart, he can take it over from his dad or learn at an early age.
Not a bad person to take over from.
He's a hustler, though, so
yeah.
He's not scared of work.
Right.
He always want to figure out ways to make money.
And he's young.
Yeah, he be trying to sell sneakers now.
Of course.
Like the Yeezys and reflip them. So
yep.
I see the business aspect and attribute in him, but I don't know if he's going to do music. He's smart, so fuck music, fuck sports, stay in school, keep going.
You want him to go corporate?
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to have to go through the same struggles I went through.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to give him the
world.
You know, my dad died when I was 1.
Okay.
So, I mean, he got me for the last 13 years.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to try to give him as much as I can, set him up as much as I can so he can have a better and easier transition into the real world. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
So, whatever he want to do, he got my blessing. I'm supporting him.
It's amazing.
I'm going to talk to him, give him the best advice, and give him options and whatever you want to do.
That's what it's all about.
Right, bro. Do what you got to do.
So, I know you're into, like, fashion clothes. So am I. What's your favorite clothing brand right now?
It's crazy, right? So, there's a shirt brand called City Light. Like, this is what I have on.
Okay, yeah, I know what it is.
Expensive
yep.
I only wear that. White and black shirts.
That's it?
All day long. But I buy designer jeans.
Yeah. Emmanuel shorts, come on. Gucci slides.
So I got shit like that. But I only wear this. And especially black shirts, because I'll never forget I watched the Big Meech interview.
Uh-huh.
I said, why you always wearing black? Because I wear a lot of jewelry.
Yeah.
Why you always wearing black? He said, it makes the diamonds hit better.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I actually, also, shout out Sinclair for this hat. So Birdman, in an interview with DGB, you said, I don't chase the money, I chase the opportunity. Can you explain that motto of yours?
Yeah. He got the crazy off the porch shit. Shit's lit.
Yeah.
So basically what that is, I'm going to give you an example. Taz, in the beginning, he didn't have no hits. He had nothing.
Right.
I mean, most people are like, I was managing minutes at the time. He had the number one record in the country.
Yep.
Most people are like, I'm not going to get somebody who's not doing nothing.
Yeah.
But like I said, I see the ear drummers in him. I seen the 808 Mafia. I seen the Mike Williams. I seen the fucking Southside in him. He just didn't have the extra, you know what I'm saying, the extra push or the extra fire.
Totally.
So I gave him that fight, but I seen the vision. I see where it could go.
Right.
And where it was going to go.
Right.
So I see, no, let's go for this ride, man. Wherever it takes us, whether we don't go nowhere, I'm riding with you.
Yeah.
So I chase the opportunity. Some people go for the quick cash and the deal's fucked up. Some people go for the better deal with less cash, but they understand.
Yeah.
They see the vision. Taz's first publishing deal wasn't even over 6 figures.
Okay.
I mean, it's
documented. Yeah, that's how it happens.
Yo, we gonna do this shit. Bird, here's your cut.
Yep.
Lawyer, here's your cut.
And then it comes.
Yo, we here.
Yeah.
What we doing? Let's figure this out. He took his money and reinvested in himself.
So smart.
After that, his deals were 6 figures, 7 figures after that.
Yep.
Chase the opportunity. And I instill in all my people. It's like, yo, man, we're gonna chase the opportunity, man. The money's gonna come. However it comes, it's gonna come, but let's focus on the work. And then from there, the money will come.
So, following up on...
There's a few things I want to talk about today.
Yeah. Okay, no, I was going to say, I know you, like you said, the money will come, and I know you're a big investor. When we met last year, we were talking about crypto and stocks and stuff, and I see recently on your Instagram, you just bought a couple rental properties. So, if you want to give some people advice on passive income or...
So, I mean, you know, coming from where I'm from,
yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, we don't really know this kind of stuff.
Right.
Like I said, my parents are Caribbean, Haitian. We're not taught this stuff.
Yeah.
Go to work, go to school, get a job, raise a family, next.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, I got blessed to get the opportunity to learn stocks, crypto, financial literacy, wealth advising. Shout out to my man Harrison, shout out to Justin, shout out to Bob Celeste for me on these people.
100%.
I learned this stuff. Stocks, crypto, I invest, put your money up. So I go to strip club all the time. Everybody knows Birdman in the strip club.
Yeah. Starlets. It's my spot.
I ain't gonna say no names, but you know what I mean?
I know.
So whatever, I blow money on dumb shit. I can take that.
Shout out my girl Charlie at Starlets.
I can take that same $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000.
Yeah.
Invested in crypto, invested in Apple or Tesla.
Yep.
And and I can make that return, and it can change your life.
Yeah.
So I advise all my peoples, man, learn about it. Whether it's $1, it just takes $1 to start. You can buy portions of stock.
Totally. Robinhood does that now. Yeah, you could buy like partial stocks.
Yeah, partial stocks, a portion of it, a little piece of it, whatever. But invest, learn about it. Like I said, I'm no different than nobody else. I didn't know about this shit. I'm 35 now. Thank God I learned when I was like 30. It was still a little bit too late because these people learning at, like, you probably learned at a younger age.
Yeah.
Learning at 15, 16, 17.
I bought in Bitcoin like probably like right when COVID hit. It was at like $4,500, and then it like hit like 64,000. And that's kind of when I sold it. So I did okay, but
so you see, I was just saying, I didn't know about none of that.
Yeah.
But I tell people not invest in that shit, learn about it. And, like my son now, he's 14. He has stocks. When he's 18, he's gonna be fine.
And he's gonna know about it too, especially, and it's so important going into college.
When I was 14, I was trying to join a gang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that was a cool thing to do. Trying to join a gang.
Yeah.
Be bad. You know what I'm saying?
It's like now, like being like a self-made boss is like what's cool, and it's like it's the best thing ever, honestly, because I see so many motivated people, and I've like kind of separated myself from the people who aren't that motivated and don't know what they want to do. So like, not that I've made my circle smaller, but I've definitely chosen wisely who I spend my time with and who I talk business with and stuff, because I think it's important.
22?
I'm 21.
21.
Yep.
I'm 14 years your senior. If you invest in 14 years, you be in Tahiti somewhere off Bora Bora doing this interview, you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully,
so it's a shit like
I'm the
that.
Air Drake. I'll take the Air Drake.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like shit like that. Yeah. So it's like, just take advantage of that shit, try it, do it, and learn that shit.
Yeah.
I want to talk about like some of my artists that I manage, like Frenchies and Joe's and stuff.
Okay.
So, like I said, Frenchie was my first artist in 2011.
Yep.
Frenchie, I started managing Young Joey. And then like that was my second artist. We was rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Things happened, we went different directions, but till this day, I'm still Joey's manager, you know what I'm saying? And Free Frenchie, he's in a situation right now, but Free Frenchie, that's my dog for life, you know what I'm saying? Then I had a group called 821 from Queens.
I knew that.
They had a song called Lobby, it went viral. I wish that song would have came out in this period of time, because the music they were making then is the music that's popping now.
Yep.
So they were like, the godfathers of that shit, because they had that shit first.
Right.
Then from there, I had my artist and producer Noah, which is No One Drug, and Durante. So Noah, he got signed to Columbia at one point. He was lit, like something that happened between us. That story is kind of
off camera.
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's still my nigga for life. But we parted ways. He signed something walking out, so shout out to him, continued success. But even that, like shit like that, is when I would like be careful with artists and shit, man, because you would think that like we rocking and rolling, next thing you know you get hit with a fucking rock, like where did it come from and shit. But you always got to transition and pivot and. You keep going. I believe in God heavy, so I mean, whatever. Me too. For me.
Yep.
And I mean, so then I'm still my internet money god. Still Ricky Blacks. Shout out my producer 812 Beats in London. Shout out Durante, and that's it for me right now.
Yeah. So okay, there's a lot of markets I would say for hip hop right now, whether it's Memphis, Atlanta, New York. But if there's one place that you think is gonna maybe break next, what do you think that's gonna be? Because you could say Florida and you could say certain areas, but Miami.
Florida's been lit since 2014.
Yeah, Kodak.
But before that, because Rick Ross from Florida.
Yeah, it's true.
Florida's been lit. Kodak. Now you got Boston Richie.
Yeah.
You got all type of people from Florida. Sorry, I'm missing some names. I mean, but you got Florida's lit.
Jack Boy.
You got Jack Boy. You know what I'm saying? All the Florida artists.
Yeah.
But I think New York has to make a different comeback than drill music.
I totally agree.
I'm from New York, born and raised. So
me too.
I'm gonna ride New York to the wheels fall.
Me too.
It's gonna make a different where some authenticity might come back. Not saying
100%
authenticity, but it's like that killing, smoking, this.
It's gotta go.
I mean, it's art. It's their art.
It's art, but it's causing way too many problems.
Yeah, but music always been causing problems from the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop, and people say gangster rap and all that dumb shit, whatever, gang banging rap. But it's just like, you keep calling upon violence, violence begets violence.
Yeah.
It comes to times like, we gotta chill with that.
Yeah.
Music needs a passion or feeling. It's funny, right? This morning I woke up at 6:30 in the morning. I opened the back door and I sat outside instead of looking at my pool. I didn't listen to the Khaled album yet, so I didn't play the Khaled album. I put track number 2, which is God, which is the God.
The 8-minute.
And then I'm listening to this shit. It's 6:30 in the morning, it's mad quiet outside. My pool ain't even on yet. I'm just looking at the water and thinking. And I'm listening to the Jay-Z verse. He's talking about whatever he's talking about, but that song from the chorus from John Legend to Lil Wayne's verse to Ross's verse and Jay-Z's verse, it put me in a different mood where, like what Jay-Z was saying about the Billies and all, it makes you want to do something.
Yep, totally.
Do something positive. Like, you know what I'm saying? I sat outside from 6:30 till 9:30. I just sat there, just thinking about life and what I want to do and what I want to change. And
Yeah, that's the most
things I
productive
want-
time
so it's
ever.
like, music used to have that feeling. It kind of went away. I'm not saying every artist doesn't have it, but the majority is turn up. We
Yeah.
having fun, but it needs to bring some more feeling back where
Totally.
it makes you want to go, boss up. Even though some of the songs now still does it,
Yeah.
but the way it was a few years back, I wish it came back to that
Yeah.
same essence, because that feeling, man, it's just you can't even describe
Yeah.
that shit.
And I feel like I also did listen to the Khaled album also. I feel like he had such a wide range of artists on the album that really showcased what, he's able to do. Not saying he makes all of these songs, but he's an amazing team. Clearly, I think this album will definitely go number
A
one.
lot of people hate on Khaled.
They hate on Khaled, but he knows what he's doing. He's a marketing genius.
It's not even about marketing genius. It's his shit.
Yeah.
He's promoting his shit. You got a problem with it? Okay.
He's going number one.
It's not about numbers.
Yeah.
Turn it off or unfollow or don't look at it. But why you mad or hating because somebody want to promote this shit? If you want to climb a wall to get a verse, so what? How many times you liked the girl's picture on Instagram or probably DM'd her to get her number or her attention?
A lot.
How many girls did whatever they did to get that guy's attention?
Totally.
So if he needs to climb a fence or take a flight to go get a verse,
He loves what he does.
so be it.
Yep.
His kids is good, his wife is good, his parents is good, he's good. Maybe people should try to have that same energy and passion.
Yeah.
Tyler Creator had an interview and he was like, you post your song once or you post your video once and you don't do it again? He said, I had a song or album came out a year and a half ago. I'm still promoting it.
You have to.
It's your work.
It's your work. Totally.
Same way people do interviews, they come to my office, oh, what plaque is that? Best Friend came out like 2014.
And you'll still
15.
always talk about it.
You'll still talk about
for the
it.
next 50 years.
XXX Fuck Love, this is the #1 song on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
People still talk about it. You think they're not going to
SoundCloud did so much for the
They're
industry.
not going to still promote it?
Totally. I
That's what I'm
totally
saying.
agree
Like,
with you.
it's your art. Keep promoting it. So artists, man, whoever watches the interview, don't be scared to promote your shit.
Yeah.
Post your shit. Repost it. Share. Build. Network. Talk to other artists.
Yeah.
I always tell artists, you need to build allies in this shit. There's
Totally.
people that I met in 2010 that are big executives, managing some of the biggest artists now. Because I kept in contact, I built real, genuine relationships.
That's what matters.
It's not just about, hey, I need a feature. Hey,
Totally.
I need this. Then it's like
It's the
transactional.
relationship.
Relationships. There's certain things that I've got done that money couldn't even buy.
Yeah.
There's times people are like, yo, I want to pay for this. I don't even want your money.
Like you said, the money will always come.
But you got to build that relationship
Yeah.
and build it because this is a long-term game.
Yep.
So the people you see in 2010, or I've seen in 2010, they're still here in 2022 with big positions or big artists. Or
But I bet not everyone hit.
Everyone's not meant to hit. That's the beauty of life.
Yeah.
Everybody's not meant to be a superstar. And when people understand that, they're going to get through life better.
Right.
Because you might not become that big rap star, but you might sign an artist and give them that
And you still can make the impact in a different way.
Big fucking executive.
Which is even better.
Your company becomes bigger. Look what Ross did when he had Meek Mill, Wale, Stali. There was another one from Chicago.
It's like when I was in middle school, yeah.
Yeah, so he stepped back for a little bit, gave them the shine. You know what that made him become? The bigger boss. So listen, success is not A to Z.
Yeah.
Success is A to fucking B. Because you was at A before, now you at B.
Totally.
So
Totally.
I'm not the biggest manager in the world or the biggest executive, but I'm successful coming from where I'm coming from.
Right.
Growing up in a building with 3 brothers and sisters. One line, it's 4. I make 4. So 3 brothers and sisters.
Yep.
A single mom. My dad died when I was 1. I got my own house now. My kids have a pool in their backyard.
Yeah.
I might not have a fucking mansion, but to me that's successful. I went from
100%.
A to C.
Exactly.
I might get the E or I might get the F, but failure for me would have been staying at A.
Yeah.
So the minute I hit B, I'm successful.
100%.
A lot of people don't see that. They think, man, I don't got the Rolls Royce, I don't got the mansion, I don't got the pool, I don't got the chain or the Rolex, I'm not successful. Are you crazy? You were piss poor before, now you have a house or a building.
Exactly.
You're successful.
And I was just going to say, I feel like there's so much emphasis placed on you're not successful if you don't have the Rolls Royce or the AP or the Richard Mille or the girl or whatever. But like, if you have a healthy family and you love what you do and if you made an impact in some sort of way, then you're successful. I totally agree.
There's people who got the most money in the world, right?
And they're so unhappy.
I'm not going to say no names.
Yep.
One day I was at a basketball game with my man June. Shout out my man June. And we met a billionaire. And talking to him, we was chilling, whatever, chilling. He's a fucking billionaire.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, I'm sad. I'm like, what? You're a fucking billionaire. But in my head, I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
Because I have a daughter that I can't help. She has something's wrong with her. He didn't go into details, but whatever's wrong with her. Just goes to show you, I'm a billionaire.
Yep, and you're still not happy.
Because I can't help my daughter.
Exactly, because family, like to me, family's important. My grandfather's really sick right now. My family's gotten, you know, we've all came very close together, and it like really shows how important family is. And like, yes, it's amazing to have all these extra things and the industry and everything, but realistically, like if you have a healthy family to go back home to, like that's success.
I have a newborn that was born on July 20th.
Congratulations.
My little daughter, and I got my son. You know what I'm saying?
And it's the best feeling in the world.
I mean,
I don't have kids, but I'm sure.
The older I got, the more I realized, you know, less is really more.
Yeah.
I used to want that. I don't need that. I need that. Now, blah, it's whatever, man. I wake up, my mom's is straight, my grandfather's straight, my kids are straight.
That's what matters.
I'm cool, man.
Then you're happy. Yeah.
That's about it, man.
Is there anything else you wanted to touch on?
I think I pretty got everything, I think.
All right, awesome. But yeah, no, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk today. This was an amazing interview, and I hope we could stay in touch. Thank you for hopping on Real Ones Talk. It means a lot. Thank you, man.
I'm out of here.